clickbaity way to get people to watch the video, in my opinion. Because it's like, well, if you want to see the best parts, you gotta go through the whole video, and they obviously don't have it time-stamped unless you go to the comment sections, and maybe you'll get lucky. But for the most part, it's you gotta watch the whole video. Well, why not start off with the intro? Like, that's the whole point of an intro, is to introduce the video and the topics. Topic or topics.
You're right. But she already sounds like an airhead, though.
She sounds very arrogant, and as you, the audience members, will find out, she really is arrogant. So let's continue it.
This neighborhood where everybody was wealthy, everybody had like daddy's money. I did not have a private jet growing up.
Oh, I grew up in a house with money. You've grew up in privilege beyond privilege. It's only the people who speak like you that grew up in a world where you've never had to do a single thing in your life.
Hi, my name is Grace. I am 24 years old. I live in Austin, Texas, and this is Financial Audit.
All right, this is going to be an interesting situation. We haven't seen someone in a situation like, it's a unique, a lot of dependence happening here.
I just gotta say real quick, I can't tell if he's intentionally being feministic with the way he's moving his hands and the way he's speaking, or if this is supposed to be like a very sarcastic thing he's doing. I don't quite get it. It's funny, but I don't get why it's funny, I should say.
Well, he's been in his own fair share of controversies. I ought to send you some videos about him a few times. But he once said on an audio recording that he's 90% straight and 10% gay.
90% straight, 10% gay.
I guarantee you it's probably 90-10 the other way.
Yeah, I'm about to say, he's about the fucking gayest man I've ever seen in my life. And I've seen some really gay men. No hate towards gay people. Love gay people. But bro, you just need to come out of the closet. Come on, it's okay, man. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right Gay Edition.
Well, he tried to play it off like if he said he was 90% straight and 10% gay, that he wasn't, oh, I'm kosher, man.
Oh my god. Oh, stupidity right off the bat. Oh god, this is gonna be entertaining, I can tell. Let's continue. Or maybe not. Let's click the right button. There we
Very
go.
curious to dive through, and I'm excited. It's a different story than normal. So what do you, 24 years old, here, same town, Austin, Texas, do for a living? That pause. Why was there a pause?
I always dislike this question.
You dislike the what do you do for a living
it's just
question?
so...
Oh god. Oh god. Stop. A review take moment right there. I dislike the fact that you want to know what I do for a living. Motherfucker, that's the first thing you ask when you're on a date.
And this is a financial audit.
It's on a fucking show. It's all about finances. What did you think they were going to ask you? What's your favorite cupcake? Would you like to date Gordon Ramsay? I mean, like, what did you think they were going to ask you?
God, Lord.
Oh, Jesus Christ. See, even the dog understands how fucking stupid she is.
Yeah. She caught one look at her face and started barking.
Yeah, that one look, that's all it took. That's all it took. And just that smile right there. I already got my thumbnail for the video. No, I don't even have to move. I am only a minute in and I already found the thumbnail for the video.
Are you sure? Because she makes probably weirder facial expressions. You'll have to wait and see. Who knows?
Oh, well, that just means more faces to use in my video, and I gotta put Cav in there somewhere. Just to probably pick one of his moments when because there was quite a few faces he made. Because spoiler alert, I've already seen this video, but and I had a bit of raging at it too, and you'll hear the raging in a little bit. But let's continue the video.
Like I'll be on dates and stuff like that, and they'll be like, "What do you do for a living?" Like,
well, they're looking for a partner, unless they're looking just for a quick bang.
But like, I'm a girl. Like, that stuff shouldn't matter.
So let me start with the rage I was talking about. There's only one soundbite on my Discord that can perfectly describe her. She is. She really is. What do you mean? And look at that face. What was that about the faces thing you said again?
Well, you know what? Yeah, she makes some weird faces. But you know what? Can I defend her about something already?
Go ahead.
There is some truth to what she's saying, that because she's a girl, it really actually doesn't matter where she works when she's on a date, because literally pretty much any guy that's going out with her just wants to fuck her.
Yeah.
What's the point of knowing where she works? They're going to buy the drinks anyway. They're going to buy the dinner anyway. They're going to simp because we have a bunch of desperate men out there that are just trying to get laid, I suppose.
Yeah, it's just like they're gonna say "fucking," or they're gonna be that rich playboy that like I have the cash that I literally could burn it all if I wanted to, and I'd still be a multi-billionaire. So I'm just gonna flay the cash at her to so that way I can get her in the hotel room to do the you-know-what routines.
I will say this. If it's somebody that could actually have his pick of the litter, and he goes over there thinking, hey, you know what? Maybe I'll start up a conversation with her. The second she starts talking, if he could pick anybody else, he's probably walking the other direction.
Like Chris,
you know what? There's always Rosie Palmer. Rosie Palmer will never let you down.
I mean, Grace Thorpe's looking like a great option at the moment.
Both Graces at the same time.
Grace Thorpe is looking like a great option. Maybe you were right, RJ. Maybe. Oh God! Could you imagine me and her? Could you?
Hey, yo. Instead of wife swap, how about Grace swap? Put her ass in the trailer and see if she likes the smell of a dookie all day long in the hot sun of a trailer with that creepy old man that Thorpe stays with.
That allegedly uses her for naughty things that he should not be using her for. Allegedly.
We do need Grace Thorpe herself to come on Financial Audit.
Oh my God, I would love that. That would be the fucking, because I could just see Caleb just having a fucking heart attack on screen. That'd be it. He'd have a heart attack in the chair, just like twitching.
Oh man.
Okay, let's continue the video. We've only been like less than a minute, 30 seconds in.
What should matter?
Well, I mean, like, I'm the prize, and like the guy is the one where you should really
Fuck
care
you ain't
about,
the
like,
prize.
their, like, living situation.
You want to be a trad wife?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess so. I guess if it means that, yeah, I guess so.
Oh, is that what you want to be? You want to not work? You want to stay at home?
Honestly,
or do you want to work? Or
I don't even know. I'm like still figuring that out right now.
You hate that question though?
Yeah.
Like, because it shows what kind of person you are.
No, because I have no clue what I want to do with my life. That's the thing. Like,
well, why don't you say that? You can say that.
Yeah, then I guess that's true. But yeah, I want to find something that I'm actually passionate about doing, not just like something.
I do want to note this. Notice how she was on one train of thought, Caleb brought up an idea, and she immediately went with it. You're gonna notice that, and it's some kind of psychology thing, but it's kind of a thing where you just, I forget what it's called, but it's basically where you just go along with whatever the person says, or like taking the easy road. Or
she gets easily distracted, easily redirected.
Yeah, I guess the best way to phrase it. I wouldn't say manipulate because Caleb is not manipulating her. I'm sure I pronounced his name like 3 different ways that was incorrect. I'm good. I'm not really good with names, as most people who personally know me.
Caleb Hammer.
Caleb Hammer. There we go. I'll remember that. So, like, I'm not saying Caleb's manipulating her. I'm just saying that she seems to be pretty easily. She's very, what you call it? Not impressionable, but easily persuade. That's what I was looking for. She can be easily persuade.
I was gonna say childlike.
Yeah, so in childlike sense, and I suppose that comes from her autism. But like,
shiny.
Yeah, in that sense, and that's why I was bringing up audience members, is that I want you to pay attention to that as you watch the video, because you'll notice that she'll start one thing and he'll go like, well, what about this? And then she'll instantly jump on and be like, yeah, it's all about this, actually, it's all about this. That was something I did notice. That happens quite often to the video.
If she wants to be a future
trophy wife
or whatever, you know, I mean, start going out on. I mean, literally, like I said, there are probably tens of millions of lonely guys. Say, find one.
Yeah, I'm like, at this point, I would say find someone like me who's not like, despite what the drum kit right there might tell you, I am not exactly the most richest person. I'm actually rather on the poorer side of life. And again, that's not me begging for money, although if you subscribe to my Patreon, shameless plug, that would be nice. And if you donate to my Streamlabs, I would appreciate that as well. New merch store coming soon.
She wants you to have a private jet. That's the deal. The bar's too high here. She wants you to have a private jet. She wants you to have the career. Meanwhile, she wants to do nothing.
And obviously the guy's response would be she'd have to cook, clean, and bear children.
No. She would want a maid, a midwife, and a fucking private jet. And like I said, that's what she would want. She wouldn't want to do any of that shit. She'd want a chef. She'd want a maid. You know, she wouldn't want to do any of that shit. Look how pampered she is. Wait till you hear what her parents do for her.
Oh yeah. You just wait for it, audience members. You'll see why I'll rage out in a minute. But we should go ahead and roll the footage so they can see.
Boring, like tech or finance, like all these.
But they're saying, what are you doing for a living? You can be.
So I'm still figuring things out right now, and I'm probably gonna get another job either in retail or in the service industry while I apply to an internship program that I've been looking at. And but at the same time, I would like to take more control of my finances, since right now I feel like my finances aren't really my finances. They're for the longest time, I feel like my parents have been giving me too much cushion.
Too much cushion?
Yeah.
Oh, why don't you call them? Hey, no more cushion, please.
Since I'm currently unemployed, technically. Yeah,
That's
technically.
the answer?
I just finished an internship, and I'm still kind of figuring out what I want to do right now. I'll probably end up doing like another like temp or internship job, just because I'm trying to like get some experience, you know.
Okay, you're 24. What have you been doing since 18?
I don't understand the hand movements either. Cause like, is she trying to copy Donald Trump's post? You can't copy me. There's the reason why I'm the best in the business.
I mean, I do a lot of hand movements in my videos. I think you probably noticed that too. But I don't think I do exactly what she does with her one hand. She looks like she's about to break her goddamn fucking fingers off of her palm. She's squeezing so tight.
I can't tell if she wanted to throw a fist or if she's wanting to like reference something else that she wants to do. I don't know, and it scares me a little.
If she gave you a hand job, like that, she'd break your dick like a pencil.
You just more shit turn into fucking ash. What penis? You ain't got no one. She's not turning that thing into dust. I'm like, it's just the way she's acting. Could you imagine if you actually wanted to have romantic relations with her? Could you imagine how that would go?
I tell her don't talk.
You'd be like, put this ball gag on and don't say a word.
Probably face the wall too, just to be on the safe side.
Jesus Christ, man. This part's going up on the Patreon. I'm just saying.
Welcome to the positive era of the Daily Sims.
Oh God, the positive era. Oh, full positivity. I guess I need to rename myself Review Positivity USA.
Yeah, somebody's gonna end up positive with something. I just don't know what.
Oh, that made me cringe. Oh, for real. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Okay, that's neat.
Honestly, I'm a late bloomer. I have autism, but I need to stop making excuses. I need to stop using the autism as a crutch.
Because a lot of people with autism make a living and live life.
Yeah.
Like, it sucks you have autism, don't get me wrong, but
yeah, no, I need to stop using that as like a crutch and like actually take control of my finances.
Trust me, autism flows through this office like a hurricane. So,
yeah,
but they all work.
Yeah, no, I need to. Like,
it looks like he doesn't want to be there.
Ish. Yeah.
Oh, real quick, that's the face of someone who doesn't want to be there right now. He legitimately was like, I would rather be anywhere else but in this room right now with her.
That's the face of somebody that's like, I done fucked up. Can we end this episode?
Yeah, you know what? That's going to be the face I'm going to use for part of the thumbnail right there. That right there.
Absolutely. Speaking of thumbnails, Caleb Hammer does a really good job of making these outrageous thumbnails. Man.
Oh yeah, I'm showing it for the audience members. I don't know if you can see it, but like the top two videos right there. Look at the thumbnails. Now compare that to like Gamers Nexus, like Steve and his corporation. Then you've got Lions Tech Tips. If you look at those thumbnails right there, you tell the difference on what they're doing. Like you can really tell what they're going for.
I want to speak on the autism point too. Do you think the U.S. should reclassify autism as a disability?
Honestly, I do.
You also want our national debt to be $900 trillion because almost everybody seems to have autism these days.
What like the last statistics or something like that said like 60% of the population goes undiagnosed with autism, something like that. Like everyone to an extent on the spectrum.
Tim, when did you become a bleeding heart lefty liberal right there, huh?
I know, right? I'm a bleeding heart liberal, even though I have a brother who actually has autism.
No, let's. You know what? I don't blame people like that. They just they just want free shit. You know why not?
For me, I think autism should be taken a little more serious than what people do take it. But I also say that it should not be like those who are high functioning autistic people, those who like maybe have a little bit of like say for example, maybe they're not socially inept to everything, so they don't get social cues, which is fine to me. I think those who are on that high spectrum should not use it as an excuse for not getting a fucking job.
Yeah. Unemployed.
I'm like, I can understand like someone like my brother Thomas who's a low function autistic. He has to have someone to take care of him. He can't fully help himself. That's just on the unfortunate nature of his autism, and it gets worse with age. And so I understand that to an extent.
What's that? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What was the internship? What was the internship?
Okay, so I was working at a tech company doing program management. And
Okay, well, that's what you just ranted about being against, but okay.
I'm not necessarily against it. Like, I mean, I love my boss and I loved everybody I worked with. I love the company. It's just like
They didn't love you enough to hire you for a full-time job after the internship.
Ooh.
Sounds like.
It's just a hard conversation, you know, because I've just been really like struggling in what I want to do.
Struggling how?
Like,
and what you want to do?
yeah, and at the same time, though, I do.
They refuse to let you pay your own bills.
They want me to pay my own bills, and we even have arguments about it a lot.
Okay, so it doesn't sound like you're trying to convince them that they're giving you too much fluff.
Yeah, no, they already know that they're giving me too much.
Yeah, it sounds like.
Yeah, no, I definitely need to like start like paying my own bills, like my own like car
Why
payments.
aren't you? You're 24. When did you finish college with a psychology
I finished
degree?
college actually last year.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was held back, so.
No, that's fine. So a year. How long were you in this internship?
I was in the internship from about March to August, and I really enjoyed it. And yeah, again, I would like to say like I had like the most amazing boss ever. She was such a great mentor to me, but I just ultimately decided that it wasn't for me.
You decided.
Well, it was.
Are you applying to jobs right now?
I have been, yes, I have been applying to jobs, but then at the same time, it's kind of.
But then at the same time.
I will say I wish Kayla did not interrupt her then when she was talking about you decided. I wish he had pressed on a little more. Like, well, didn't you just imply that they didn't want to hire you? So what do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's just trying to maybe move the conversation along because, you know, he's putting up videos that are out plus and he's just trying to figure out this person's financial situation so he can start getting into their debts, getting into their budget, and then trying to fix their shit. So sometimes these guests could get long-winded, and he's trying to just cut it down. You know what I mean?
Right, and you can tell when the editor clearly cuts parts out. But
yes.
More than likely, those parts weren't relevant enough to be left in anyhow. Or like you said, so long-winded, it's like, okay, let's get to the point.
And since we are talking about, you know, the quality of the video, would you say the quality of the visuals and the audio he has is pretty top-notch?
I would say that, yeah, for the most part, I like the background setting. I like he's got the little YouTube play button in the back, although I wish the play button was more visible than what it is. I'm curious to know if he's using a laptop or because I think he's using like a Surface Pro. Is what it looks like. Either that or it's an iPad with a Magic Keyboard. And I like that they keep it conspicuous on what he's using. Although I would say realistically, it shouldn't matter what product you're using. Just if you really want to cover the label, just put a piece of tape over it.
Yeah.
I'll put a sticker over it and you'll be fine. Because the thing is, I would like for to be able to see you using the device. Kind of, you know how Ethan from H3H3, like you see him like typing on his MacBook as he's pulling up everything on screen. That's something I would like to see. Like real time, like you kind of in a sense like a real time. Yeah, you see him as he's swiping up on the screen. It's moving the screen recording.
Yeah, that'd be kind of neat.
Instead of doing like post-production, I think that would be great.
I do like how the cameraman always zooms in on like funny expressions, and I think that kind of shit is like subtly hilarious.
Oh yeah, especially when it like zooms in on like, certain parts, or when you can tell when the editor zoomed in the camera shots on certain parts, especially when Chaos makes faces like this. He's just like, I want to fucking kill myself.
There's a few things that do irritate me a little about the channel, because I do watch his channel 3 times a week. I watch every financial audit religiously, and I will say that when he plugs so many fucking ads in his videos, you're just gonna have to skip over that shit when you get to it.
Yeah, I will, and I'll probably edit them out in post. Anyhow, let's continue on.
I have to admit, I enjoy being fun employed. I like getting up and going.
What did you call it?
Fun employed. I call it fun employed because I get to just do whatever I want to do. Like, I wish that running,
the word
singing.
Ployed isn't a part of that, though. You're not ployed to anything.
It's not like it's like unemployed but fun employed.
What?
Yeah, being a lazy moocher of your parents. That's.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I need a break. I will be back in a moment. I need a break. You just. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fun employed. Oh my god. Humanity's doomed. We're all doomed. That's it. We're doomed.
I think it's
so doomed. So freaking doomed.
Imagine if you sat there and somebody was paying you money.
Fun employed. Just fun employed. No, I'm not. No, just I'm unemployed, but I'm still looking for a job. I was at an intern place. Loved the people there, hated the work, and I decided, you know what? I don't think I couldn't tolerate it enough to work with the people. So I decided, you know what? I'm gonna try something else. Looking at that voice, no, I'm fun employed. The fuck is fun employed? The fuck is that? Unbelievable.
You know what she calls it that?
Fucking believable. Fun employed. Just that no. Just what the fuck? Oh my god. Fun employed. Fun employed. I'm fun employed. That's what I am. That's what we should call YouTubers from now on. Fun employed. When they're making money on YouTube or Patreon or whatever the fuck platform they're on, they should be called fun employed.
F is for friends that do stuff together. U is for you. N is for anywhere, anytime. Down in the deep blue sea.
F is for kill me now.
Hey, fun employee is the right term for this, actually, because it's like, yo, you're getting paid money to do nothing but have fun.
You are fucking something else. On crack is what you are.
Unemployed ought to be the greatest thing ever.
You are just the worst. You are just the absolute worst. Unbelievable.
I call it being a mooch.
What was that face he's making right there? And look at his hands. Look at Caleb's hands. They are clenched together. He's got his hands clenched like this, and he's like, you can see like his fingertips are like mine, where they're turning red and white like that, because he's clenching so hard because he's trying not to lose it. Oh,
it
God.
bothers him deeply.
I wonder why. We're about to find out why, audience members.
I would call it.
Well, I mean, I know some friends and stuff that just like film videos of themselves just like casually doing stuff, and like,
yes.
So like,
how do they pay for it? With a job they have?
Well, it's not really like a job if you're just like streaming yourself doing
well,
stuff.
they're getting paid for that.
Get paid them to do it. Yeah.
You're not getting paid for that.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
So I don't give a I'm getting paid for this, but I worked a full-time job until I could pay myself with this. You don't just not work, live off of mommy and daddy, acquire no skills or independence, and just be a lazy your entire life and hope that people follow you because you're young and pretty with blonde hair. Like, that's not how life works. For some, there might be some lucky things. Maybe you'll get lucky and say Hawk 2, and then all of a sudden.
No, that's what I was hoping.
Oh, he said it. He said it, and I'm glad he said it. Like, look, I'm not trying to be a moocher off of my mother or anything like that. I fucking fell on hard times. But it doesn't mean I don't go hunting for jobs. I don't look for work. I do odd gigs here and there when I can. I did an editing job for a while. It's like I look for work on top of doing this, and until the day this starts paying me to do it full time.
Well, I think it's sad that her aspiration in life is she wishes she was the Hawk 2 girl.
And that podcast sucks, by the way. Well, that really is fucking like it's just truly sad because when you guys find out what her parents do for a living, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? Because the kind of jobs her parents picked are legitimately some of the hardest jobs in the United States because of, again, like the type of work they do. And I'm not gonna spoil it. You're gonna have to watch the video to find out.
Speaking of spoiled, this is the definition of spoiled right here.
Oh yeah, right there. Look at that. Look how fucking like so happy she looks at that statement. It's like, what the fuck? I wouldn't be laughing at that. I'd be like, the fuck?
Where's the shame? Where's the shame? There's no shame. We need more shame in society.
No wonder why like sheriff used to be like, we should bring back bullying in school. No wonder why. I used to be like, that's kind of a fucked up thing to say, or I'm like, well, I wonder why. Like, I can't defend this. I really can't, and it's only going to get worse.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Let's continue.
But there's been so many instances where like I'm on 6th Street and I'm hoping to get in one of those like street interviews so I can go viral.
There's like 50,000 street interviewers on any given night. She just got lucky. You're basing your entire life off of Hawk 2?
Not exactly. I just want to get viral doing something, and so I can like start selling merch and start making it into my brand. And actually use it to funnel into my other
merch. What would your merch be based?
Oh my god. Two quick stories.
Would you buy her merch?
Fuck no. First off, fuck no. I wouldn't buy any of her fucking merch. I wouldn't be caught dead putting my credit card in that website.
Coming to t-shirts near you, a fun employed Dino Tim's t-shirt.
You know what? When I get that website up and running, that's gonna be a t-shirt. That's gonna be a t-shirt. I'm gonna wear the fuck out of it. People call me stupid all day long. Anyhow, quick story. When my dad was a professional wrestler, he did not base his wrestling career off of the hopes and dreams. He worked his ass off to make his gimmick get over, worked with the top talent, made friends with promoters, and like I said, worked his ass off to get to where he was, to the point that him and my mom were making fuck tons of money. My dad would get on cards, make $250, but because everybody loved his outfit and how his outfit survived the brutal beatings of every single match, but their outfits wouldn't, it'd be like, well, here's my lovely wife who makes the outfits. Mom would then make their outfits and sell it for double of what most people would charge them, and boom, fuck tons of profit coming in.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, well, they worked their ass off to. Hell yeah! Well, they worked their ass off. for me, I wasn't hoping for virality from one video. I was hoping that my videos would build an audience over time, that people would enjoy each video I make, or at least I was giving criticism to send me in the direction that would help me make better videos for my audience members. It just so happened that one of them did get very popular, and that was like I always say, the Battle of New Orleans, done by the Royal Guardsmen. The laziest drum cover I've ever done in my entire career on YouTube was the most popular one. And I was like,
you'll never understand that.
And I'm like, and the thing is, I'm not chasing that virality. That was fucking awesome that it happened, but I'm not chasing that virality. I'm trying to build a long-term thing here, not chasing virality. People like her and the Hawk 2 girl don't understand is that your virality will only last as long as the meme stays relevant. And that meme will only be so relevant for so long before people will go, we don't like it anymore, and snap, your career's gone.
Oh, I got it. She should go on Locale Live.
Oh, God, no, don't do that to her.
That'd be viral.
Oh, God. She'd get fucking eaten alive.
She should go spend the night with Ethan Ralph. Go viral. There'd be some kind of virus.
Oh, my God. Let's continue. Oh, my God.
I don't know what
Unemployed who mooches off of parents. Buy my shirt.
Unemployed
more
bitch.
catchy than Hawk 2.
Yeah, no, my poor parents though. Like
My poor parents.
Poor out of all the mooching you're doing, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is your financial situation, please? We're about to go through some documents, but what is this?
Well, I mean, my internship, the last internship I had was a paid internship. So I pay my utility bills. I pay for like some of my food. I pay for some of my nights out.
Wait, you just pay you don't pay your rent? You pay just your utilities? You were bragging about just paying your utilities?
Well, yeah, that's part of the reason why I came on the show. Yeah,
That's why everyone comes on the show.
That's why everyone comes on the show.
I just gotta admit, I live in downtown Austin. I don't pay rent. I'm like one of those like spoiled rich kids that doesn't pay rent.
What do your parents do for a living?
I love my parents so much.
It's a great answer. What do they do for a living?
I love my parents. That's what they do for a living. I love on them and they make money. I fucking wish that's how life worked. Fuck.
Answer. I like how you cut her off right there.
You know what? If I could walk upstairs right now and just start loving the every hell out of my mother, and $1 million just fell in her lap, I would do that every fucking day of my life. I would wake up at fucking 6 in the goddamn morning and be until fucking 12 at night doing that if $1 million fell in my lap every single day. Fuck it, I don't need to sleep. It's $1 million. Because that's exactly what this fucking woman thinks, how that bullshit works. Fucking wow. Wow.
Oh, man. Let's see where they actually work.
Do I want to? At this point.
Let's find out.
They were both lawyers.
They're retired?
My dad's retired, yes.
Okay. Mom's dead?
Jesus Christ. That was like, wow, that was extreme. That got really extreme.
I love his bluntness.
It's like, so dad's retired and the mom's dead? Fuck, dude. Where did you get that? Where'd you come to that conclusion? What, did dad whack mom? Mom must have had 34 life insurance policies, and dad decided to hire his dentist, who just so happened to be a hot nurse, to assassinate her.
Oh, Daddy whack mom and Jimmy don't care. Daddy whack mom and Jimmy don't care. Daddy whack mom and Jimmy don't care. Let's continue the video.
I was snapping my fingers to it. I might see if I can throw a little song on that with it and make that into a whole ass song. Daddy like mom and I don't care. Oh my god, yes, I can make that a song.
Oh Jesus.
I'm gonna burn in hell for that one.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they're both like.
Do you get like an allowance, or how does this work?
Well, I mean, where I'm staying is technically like
No offense.
their place.
We talked about dating. Well, what do you put on your Hinge profile for a job? Like when people ask you, yeah, I see why you were triggered at the beginning in terms of what do you do for a living? The easiest first question I could ever ask on this entire show. And I see why you were triggered. Because you're just a spoiled brat. So like every time you go on a date and we're talking about how they're actually making progress in life and being productive members of society, they want to see what you're like, and you're like, I mooch off of my retired parents because I want to get TikTok famous. Also, you're not going to get TikTok famous from this show, so I hope you're not thinking that.
Yeah.
They won't be able to find you. Your name's fake.
Yeah.
And I'm bleeping that.
No, I know. But yeah, anyway.
I'm gonna say her face is still there.
I'm a recovering spoiled brat.
No.
Recovering.
Spoiled brat. That's more wild than fun employment.
Fun employment and recovering spoiled brat. That's gonna be my new 2 t-shirts that I'm gonna have to introduce. I've got to get my own store up and running with the new t-shirts. Fun employed and a recovering spoiled brat. I have to make that happen.
How do you recover? I mean, it's not like it's fucking alcoholism or anything.
That's what she thinks it is. That she's a fucking drug addict, apparently. Holy fuck.
Oh,
Look at recovering spoiled brat. That's a great phrase. Oh, God. Oh, fuck me. That's great. Oh, I forgot about that. I really did. Wow. Let's his face, his hands. He's like, oh what? He's like, I'm gonna strangle myself now. He's like, I must strangle myself.
He's absorbing the information he just heard. His brain is just now trying to process it.
In one ear and right out the other. See, right now she's doing a lot of this. And she needs to do this.
Stop fucking around.
To get a job. Let's continue.
Yeah.
You're still being a spoiled brat. It's like saying I'm a recovering alcoholic after downing like 50 cans of beer that day. What are you talking about? You don't have a job. What is applying to...
I've been through so much to get to the point.
Oh, let's hear about it. Oh, let's hear. What have you been through? What has poor widow you been through?
Well, I grew up with a disability, but like
What?
at the same time,
What?
it was autism, but it was really bad. It was really hard, and I was like bullied all throughout growing up. I was like held back. All my developmental, I'm reaching my developmental milestones now.
Okay.
Like it wasn't until like college and stuff where I started to get my first kiss, all that stuff. Like
Okay.
normal people would like go through that in high school. I went through that college in my 20s.
Who gives a fuck about the first kiss? Seriously, who gives a fuck? I don't know a single person who gives a fuck about that. And oh my god. I know minors who are fucking more mature than she is. Holy Jesus. And they got autism too.
That's kind of what she's saying is that she developed late. So kind of like Boogie's girlfriend.
Oh god. Oh god. Don't do that to Boogie's girlfriend. She's better than that. Don't do that to poor Desi.
Is she though?
No, she's better than that. No, she's better than that. She's just going along with the
To be
ride.
honest, Tim,
Look, it's a fucking.
you want to steal Boogie's piece?
No. I still want Grace.
You want to be the man?
No, I like.
Be the man that his girlfriend dumped him for?
Well, I mean, if that happens, that happens. That's fucking hysterical. But to me, it'll be hysterical. And at the same time, I should watch my back. But I still would rather have Grace.
Well, I'm sure you, Grace, and Grace's dad will be a happy throuple together.
Yeah, no, his ass is getting out of the picture. Whether Grace likes it or not, his ass out of the picture. Get your fucking ass out of my picture, out of my wedding pictures. And if your ass don't get out of your wedding pictures, I'll make you do it myself. Oh my god, fucking unbelievable. And now look at her face. Now she's pissed. Now she's finally feeling that anger. I'm like, yeah, she's getting called out on her bullshit.
Yep. People just think they can show up, and I think every guest that shows up gets like $100 on financial audit for their time, and maybe $1,000. I don't even remember. It's like a good amount of money. So a lot of people will show up to the show thinking, "Hey, easy payday," but then they realize they're getting fucking grilled for over an hour.
I feel like I could be on this show, and I would do great because I'm used to getting grilled like that all the time.
You know you can apply for the show, right?
I could. Let's see how that goes.
They pay for the expenses too. Like there's there's links in the description for doing that, and yeah, it would be kind of fun. It would be wild to see you on.
I think it would, I might do that. I might actually apply for it.
And if you do, we can rewatch it on Epic or Track.
Because I could give some great behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, unfortunately, a few rules have changed there. Like he said earlier, they don't let you use your real name, and a lot of that's for harassment reasons. And they also don't let you plug your stuff like they did just 6 months ago. They would let you plug your YouTube channel and plug your stuff. But they stopped doing that because they realized people were just coming on the show to plug their stuff, and they weren't actually trying to get financial help.
Oh, well, the two things. One, I would want to get actually learn a lot more about like investing and stuff like that, and understanding like the stock market. Two, I would tell them I wouldn't give a fuck. My name is already out there, and then I'd just show them my dad and be like, "Told you my name's out there. People already know me. I exist. So you just leave my name as is. Here's AJ Timms, the son of Ken Timms. There you go."
Yep. Well, I mean, I don't know. You have to work it out with them. It'd be neat if you were on.
I think it would be fucking awesome.
Texas.
Oh, I think it would be fucking awesome and possibly run into some old timers. But anyhow, back on to the person that is getting grilled. However, look at this pose. What is this? I got it. I got
constant poses.
And we are going to screenshot down another thumbnail. I've got so many. It's just gonna be entertaining putting this thumbnail together. Yeah. Let's continue.
I didn't have a single sip of alcohol until I was like 22.
Well, that's fine. I don't. What is that? The alcohol and the kiss matter. But like, I guess if you were bullied, I get that. That's sad.
Yeah, I was literally called like Miss Piggy in middle school for being overweight. So take that, middle school bullies.
Oh shit!
What?
They can't take anything away from me because I don't have a job. But yeah.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, that's me.
I have nothing to lose.
What?
Usually when people say I've been through so much, there's like a lot of really.
Jesus fucking. If you're getting your bullies back, what you say is, "Hi, look at me now, bullies. Look where I am now." Look at you fucking losers. Look where I am now. That's what you do with the boys. No, you don't say, oh, the boys can't take anything else away from me. Oh, you're fucking stupid. And you can't blame the autism for it. You cannot blame the autism for that. That is not what autism does. Oh my God.
ADHD.
You sure it ain't stupidity? Oh, you're fairly confident.
Case, there's a lot of Americans that are just flat stupid, so wouldn't be surprised. Real American.
Fight for the right song. Oh, now you just had to put that song in my head. God damn it! Now it's gonna be playing in my head.
Have that on the soundboard, dude.
Yeah,
have that on the soundboard.
Yeah, I need to change out some other sounds for it. That's gonna be the other one coming on. Again, Caleb with the staring into the distance, wondering what he's done wrong with his life. He's like, where did I go wrong? And I decided that this was what I needed to do with my life. Let's continue.
I'm not saying that being called Miss Piggy isn't bad. That's really mean. Oh, people get teased all the time. I was really thinking when you're saying all this is this because I've been through a lot. That's like a death and abuse. There's just I don't want to downplay.
Been through some stuff, but like I can't talk about it on the show.
Then why the fuck are you on the show?
Just to like get a handle on some of my bad spending habits, honestly, and just to get some like tough love, like I am right now.
Yeah. What
you're not gonna get.
What is this electric boogaloo that she's doing? She's doing the electric fucking boogaloo. I swear. She's getting that disco inferno. I think I heard someone say, "Burn, baby, burn, disco inferno, burn, baby, burn."
Dancing Queen.
Yeah, fucking. Oh God, what was another song that you could do like that dance to? It's the final countdown. It's the final countdown.
Any viewers that are left, because I'm sure a lot of you just now clicked off the video.
Oh yeah, the majority just went, we're leaving. Gonna hit that dislike button on the way out. You're like, oh.
Hit the hell up. Don't forget to hit the like.
Oh, I'm sure someone.
The like button hit you on the way.
Don't forget to hit that like button and the sub button on the way out.
That thumb and Jared straight at Tim's ass.
I'm subscribing it right up his ass. Oh my God. Anyhow, let's fucking continue.
Control of any of your spending habits until it's your own money. You have no respect for money. Why would you? You just get it all from your parents. You have no respect for your money.
Part of me kind of wishes.
What is the balance on this credit card? Because I don't have it. Because we asked for a statement 15 times and you somehow couldn't pull one. Yeah, blow at me some more. I love air on my face.
I'm so sorry. Well, I mean, technically, it's not my credit card. It's like my joint credit card of like my mom. The only thing that I'm in charge of is my debit card. It's a companion card.
Okay. So, why is she on this with you, though?
Because she's trying to help me build good credit.
What is
because she just knows. She just knows if I had my own. She just knows if I had my own credit card that I would be in like massive amounts of debt.
I'm not gonna make it to this one. Do you remember the question that I asked by chance?
No.
Why couldn't you guys?
Oh my gosh, no! I asked you what the balance was on this credit card.
I'm not sure what the balance is.
Okay, do you have the app?
Yes.
Turn on your phone. Go get it if you need to.
Okay.
I need to know the balance. We're trying to get your finances in order, and you literally don't have a balance of one of the few documents that you have. What in the world would you think I can do with that? When we asked you to pull a statement 1,000 times and you couldn't pull it once. A statement, the easiest thing in the world to get. Oh my gosh. Me.
I do have a credit score though.
Oh, you have a credit score.
Yeah.
That's
Do you get a
wow. Just wow. Yeah, recovering spoiled brat. I just want to repeat to the audience members who are still watching. She says she's a recovering spoiled brat. Keep that in mind. That's all I have to say.
What do you think a credit score is?
Probably doing a little bit better than mine because mine's in the toilet, but.
Well, hey, give out your credit score. Let's do it. Let's give out our credit scores. What's your credit score?
My credit score is like 400. Because I lost my credit cards.
Shit, dude, how the fuck do you get a 400? That's horrendous.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you lose your credit cards after you lose your job. That's what happens.
I'm a 628.
Fucking lucky bastard.
No one's gonna beat that. Please drop your credit score in the comments below.
Well,
Let's see if anybody can beat a 6.
Well, before all that, I used to have a credit score of 800 because I when I was working full time and everything, I paid my fucking credit cards. I paid my bills on top of paying other bills and getting food. That's what I said.
Well, I mean, since we are of finances, Caleb Hammer's a big name, and so is Dave Ramsey. I definitely subscribe to the idea of I don't even carry a fucking credit card. Like, I pay everything cash. And I do not go into debt for anything. I treat debt like it's a goddamn cancer.
For me, I subscribe to I'm trying to subscribe to the philosophy that made Warren Buffett rich. Don't use your debit card, use your credit card, use your debit card to pay your credit card. And the reason being is you're leveraging your debt to basically show that you can get better loans, and the more loans you can get, the more loans you pay off, the more likely people are wanting to invest into you. So when you start up a business, people are going to be like, well, we want in on that right off the bat.
Yeah, stuff like that's the reason why my credit score will never be above a 628, because I'm not taking out any debt for anything, so it's never going to grow.
That is fair enough. But even so, with that, I guarantee you, like, the most amount of debt I've ever been in was $4,000, and that was while I was working full time, and that was because I took out the loan to buy the drum kit. Literally.
You actually feel like you have an interesting financial story to go onto the Caleb Hammer Show for. Mine would be so boring. My episode would be over. It'd be like, oh, your income's this, your expenses are this, you have no debt. Okay, show's over.
Yeah, whereas mine's like, yeah, so here's what we would recommend doing and everything. And I have again, with the family story and everything, with the way everything has been, you can see like, oh, well, it's clear that you obviously are trying to do something to fix the situation, not just sitting on your ass all day playing video games and acting all pampered.
Oh, I'm not, and I'm not saying that, hey, if I went on the Caleb Hammer Show, there's a couple things he'd probably grill me on. He'd probably be, dude, you're way behind in your retirement for your age. Because he's big on that too. So even if you are debt free, you're not in the clear with Caleb Hammer. He'll find something.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, that's the point of the show. He has to find something to grill you on, otherwise it's not an entertaining episode.
Well, there is one episode where he really literally couldn't grill somebody, and that was the episode where, you know who Amaranth is?
Yeah, I know her.
Yeah, he had Amaranth on Financial Audit, and her finances were obviously fantastic.
I wonder why.
Simping ain't easy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she fucking plays everybody. She's got so many simps. Like, they made her a millionaire, literally.
Yeah, over fucking night, and then she made the claims about her boyfriend, and that fucking doubled her profits just like that. What was it? No, it tripled the profits she was making after that story. And then she went right back to doing the thing she claimed her boyfriend was abusing her into doing.
Womp womp.
What the fuck? Anyhow. I guess if Caleb somehow happens to run into this episode, let me know in the comment section if you'd be interested in me having me on the show after everything you just heard. And let's continue.
Pretty good.
I'm so excited. If someone relies on your income, you've got to think ahead. What would happen if something happened?
So,
This part, this is a shameless plug.
alright, so we're gonna skip over that first one and let's continue.
Guys, if you want to be on the show, I'm not even going to try to figure out our Hammer Financial Score. Get your Hammer Financial Score for free. Link in the description. If you want to apply to be on the show, and please know how to pull statements if you do, go to calebhammer.com/apply. Joint credit card. See, someone like you, I would want to have like, I recommend it to everyone on the show. I'd want you to have like a charge card instead of a joint card with your mom.
Yeah, I know.
I really score.
Okay.
I want you to only be able to spend on a joint on a card like the Fizz card, where you're putting your earned money on it. Then you can only spend what you have on it, and that benefits your credit score. I don't trust.
There's one that I've seen. I forget what it's called. Where it's like you pay $20 a month, and what they do is they check your account and they give you a spending limit based on what's in there. So they'll spot you for that payment that day. Let's say if you need to buy gas or food or something like that, and then they'll charge you the next day. Then they'll round everything up and then send it to the credit bureaus as good payments to credit.
Yeah, interesting. You know, they have a lot of these cards and programs now that, but it's supposed to help build your credit. I guess one reason I don't really care about credit is if I never take out loans anyway to get in debt anyway, I don't really need.
I'm gonna say if you're doing everything. Honestly, like I said, if you're doing everything with cash and whatnot, you got no reason to. Whereas, like, mine makes more sense about the credits and whatnot because, like, business, a lot of business is based on like credit. Like, your business has got to be good with credit.
I'm King RJ and cash is king.
And for me, credit is everything, and that's why I'm the judge.
You are the credit judge.
Oh, that's why I should call myself the credit judge. That's what I should call myself. Oh my god. And Caleb's face right there is like, you need to stop being cringy. So let's continue.
Graduate, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, surprisingly. I don't know. Okay.
I know you talk down about yourself in terms of like your abilities to do things, and I really think you're more in your own head. I get it that you have, autism flowing through the veins, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But a lot of people have that, and there's a lot of productive members of society. I don't want you to just count yourself out and force yourself to. Would you be able to would you be so bored being at home all day? Wouldn't you?
Well, I mean, I would run. I would go to Pilates class. I would hang out with my kids if I had any.
Okay.
No, this is what I would do. I would get up every morning. I would go for a run, and then I would get Juiceland or Sun Life Organics, and then I would go to my kids' pool, and then.
You sound like a wife out divorced after 5 minutes.
No, I was been divorced after 5 minutes. Oh God.
Imagine if we find out that her and Caleb got together after this show.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, That would be the funniest fucking thing ever. I'd die laughing at him and be like, well, it's your problem now.
You got you a trophy wife, right?
You got that tread wife. Oh God.
Just don't have her speak. It's kind of like a Melanie Mac thing. Look, don't listen.
Yeah, pretty much so. I'm like, at least as with Grace, I can tolerate her enough that I can listen to her. So if she rambled on about something, I'd eventually just zone into the Neverland that is in my head and maybe snap back to reality.
I feel like I need to save you. I feel like I need to save you because you're thorped in the head right now. You're thorped in the head.
Thorped in the head. Jesus Christ.
And I feel like it's my fault.
Yes, it is. It's all your fault. It's all your fault that I'm in a relationship with her now. In a parasocial relationship.
Are you the guy sending her $50 cash app?
Maybe. I can't wait for the comment section. I can't wait.
Her father's the OnlyFans, so.
Oh my God. I forgot she had an OnlyFans.
Any loving parent you never.
Which you gotta admit, by the way, real quick on that video, you gotta admit you love the editing.
Absolutely, and I wonder how much will have to be edited out of this one.
There's like maybe a couple parts I'll cut. I'm gonna keep the credit score thing in because I don't really care. People can judge me if they want to. I want you motherfuckers to lose your job, get injured, and then not be able to pay your debts, and then come back to me and complain.
Yeah.
But anyhow, oh my God, this is fucking great. That other video, oh my God. And the cotton white panties is what got me more than anything else because they barely fit her. Her butt crack was eating her underwear, and I was like, you really had to show that on camera, huh?
Oh boy.
I did real quick. Those pictures are from a friend of mine because I did a video for them as well, and they used those pictures for like funny gags about Christianity and having sex and whatnot. So I was like, these are perfect. I'm gonna use them. Like,
so where do you think this Grace right here that we're watching?
What do I think
where do you think she will be in town?
What do I think she'll be?
Yeah.
If she doesn't clean her act up and doesn't really actually get a hold of her finances, I do not see her living this pamper life for much longer. I see her being with a broke bum.
How about I was gonna say cat lady.
Oh, I was thinking I was kind of thinking Kruger. Oh, that wouldn't make sense.
Oh, I got it. She'll be married with 3 kids to a guy that's in finance.
Oh my God.
And because she wants a guy in finance. and then she'll be cheating on him with the butler.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What do I?
Shall I go on or we?
Honestly, I'll give my honest answer. What I think she'll be doing in 10 years: gold digging. Hop from one guy to the next to get the money, and that's it. She don't give a fuck about kids or anything like that. Or if she does have kids, she's gonna take the kids with her so she can make more money off of them to go dig even harder.
Well, what'll happen is when the 4th kid comes, one of the older brothers is gonna be, why does he look half like Tyrone?
Jesus, what's wrong with you, man? Let's continue.
And I'd pick them up from school, and then I'd make some delicious dinner for me.
What can you make? Okay. just get the statement.
Okay.
Pull up the credit card.
No, wait. So, it's a statement like
I can make a delicious dinner. What the fuck can you make?
The app.
Hey, you're the one that asked the question. What the fuck she can make? Now I want to know. What can she cook?
Yeah, why did he have to assume she can't cook?
Oh my god. That right there. The whole ass face right there. Look at it. Look at him. Look at him. Look at it. Look at that fucking face. Oh my god.
Look at it.
Look at it. Audience members, look at it. His fucking face. He's done. He is so done. Peace and tranquility in his hands.
How much is left of the video at this point?
We have only done
I will look.
fucking 20 minutes, like less than 20 minutes of it. And I've got about.
You continue.
Do I want to though? Because it gets worse. And
A little bit more.
we've done about an hour's worth of footage so far. We've done 1 hour.
A little bit longer.
This fucking lady, unbelievable. Bit of a wet sock of a person. Bit of a wet sock of a person is the chapter that we're on now. Bit of a wet sock of a person. That's fucking great.
Oh my, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna screen record this,
Oh, help. Oh, God.
and then we can blur everything.
Yeah.
That is bad. Okay.
Oh, no.
You couldn't pull a statement when one of the first thing here on the first thing here is statements and activities that you could have clicked on. Are you kidding me?
I don't know. I'm like not the best with technology.
It's not even technology. It's just there. It's literally you open the app. Okay. So DoorDash was reimbursed, probably a perk of the card. The DoorDash subscription. What was paid towards the card? Payment activity. Let's find out. You haven't made any recent payments. What is this card? I thought it's meant to benefit your credit score, you say.
Yeah, but like I only make like some of the pay. Like I've only made like a few. I make some.
But your mom is literally on this card? Mm-hmm. So you're hurting her credit by missing payments. Stop blowing at me, please.
I'm so sorry. I'm just sighing, and it's a bad habit. But yeah, I love
This
my
is a
parents,
sigh.
and I feel so bad for them.
You're like,
And like that's part of the reason why I came on the show was like they just like they've like sacrificed so much for like me and my sister to have a good life.
I'm sure they have, but I think they're enabling the fuck out of you. Look at you. Don't blow.
No, I'm not gonna blow.
Next time you blow at me.
Oh God, not the squirter.
That would be for you.
Oh my god. Not the squirter. I'll be honest, the first time she said that, I legitimately thought she meant that in a sexual manner, and I was like, oh, this just keeps getting worse, huh? And then I saw the spray bottle, I was like, oh. Because I wasn't looking, I was cleaning my bathroom when I was listening to it, and I heard that. That's why I was like, what the fuck? And I spun around and saw the spray bottle, I was like, oh.
So let's take this out of context. She wants to blow him, and he wants to make her.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus. Oh my god, let's continue.
DSP moment right now.
Oh yeah, he kind of looks like DSP. And then he starts talking like this.
The camera's on. The camera's on.
Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? Oh, the camera's been on the whole time, huh?
let's continue.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Put that on your Hinge profile.
Yeah, I'm sure that would get a lot of hits.
Hotel in London?
Yeah, I went to London to go visit my sister there. She studied abroad.
And I don't even know what to do here, guys. This is a weird financial audit. I'm sure it's entertaining, but this is so.
I have a lot of friends who are in
When
the
was
same
the last time?
situation.
When was the last time? Okay, cool. Congratulations. That's awesome. So if your friends are in a position, that means it's okay for you to be. In what world is that okay?
Well,
How does that make sense?
That's why I'm here, though, because I don't.
That's why everyone's here. Stop saying that.
I don't want to be just another one of those like Westlake daddy's money people.
So what have you done to fix that?
Well, for starters, I mean, I did. I don't know. I know a lot of people. This is kind of average, and a lot of people aren't proud of themselves for this, but. I went to college. I graduated college, which was a big deal because growing up,
Did they pay for college?
Yes.
Okay, so again, I mean, you just went to college. You did that. Congratulations. That's great. Face ID. That's cool. But what have you done to separate yourself from the Westlake Daddy's Money girly? Because I assume basically every Westlake Daddy Money's girly probably at least goes to college. I need to write down the balance.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. Oh.
It's okay. What have you actually done in behavior?
In behavior, well, I took initiative and I did find an on-campus job in college. And for the longest time, I was against that. I was just like, I was all about, well, I don't know. I just really loved my extracurriculars. I was in cross country and track, and I was also in a sorority.
You are so spoiled.
Yeah,
These are
loved
crazy
it, but,
statements. I love so much.
My brain shut down from her stupidity, and I totally forgot I was reacting to her for a moment.
We do that too often sometimes whenever we're doing an epic or trash. We're just wrapped up in the video and we're like, our mind melted.
Yeah, it's like, what do I say? What do I say?
I'm just entertained.
I'm at a loss of fucking words. I don't understand, like, what do you say to this? Like, I've been through so much. So you're telling me, the worst you've dealt with is being called Miss Piggy. That sucks. And you won't tell me anything else. You won't talk about anything.
Remember, she's traumatized because she didn't have a private jet growing up.
Oh, well, there's that. Oh, God. And then on top of that, your mama and your daddy paid for just about everything. Just about everything. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, spoiler alert, the reason why she couldn't, spoiler alert for the video, the reason why she doesn't pay rent is because her mommy and daddy own the property that she lives in. She lives in a high-rise in downtown Austin, Texas. For fucking free.
Look, I'm not saying that she shouldn't. If her parents are, helping her, or they have a place of privilege where she could stay at a property they own, like, that part of it is okay to an extent. What's not okay is her attitude towards her future and her attitude about work currently and where she sees herself going in life, because it's just not a winning attitude. You know what I mean? It's dependency on her parents, not just taking advantage of good help. It's being disadvantaging yourself in the future because you're not acquiring any skills to actually support yourself in the future. You're just completely relying on them, and if they're ever gone, you're just fucked.
Well, it's like this is I wouldn't say taking advantage. What I would say is that instead of using the good opportunity that she has right now, where like, the reason I'm doing this is because right now I'm trying to get a stable job. I'm trying to make it to where I would be able to financially support myself. In the meantime, I will use the resources that I have, and I'm very excuse me, I'm very appreciative of what my mother and father have done for me. Like, the reason I use my credit card is because I don't have a lot of physical cash, and I don't have a choice when I need to get groceries and stuff like that. If it showed like you went to, say, Walmart and stuff like that, but yeah, I buy food from there, and I got my clothes from there as well, because I need clothes and I need food, and I buy like some of the nice stuff that you see me wearing is because I want to look very presentable when I go to these interviews, when I do these kind of jobs, because I want to look presentable. I want to look like someone they would want to hire. Like, no, that's not what she's doing.
She'll fuck up in the interview. If this is how she talks to Caleb, how do you think her interview's gonna go? She's gonna blow all over her.
Like I'm selective of the things that I say in interviews, and I only make jokes if the other person makes jokes. Like, I'll be dead honest. One of the reasons why I earned the job was because the guy made a joke about music, and I talked about the stuff that I do with music as a drummer, and the guy turned out to be my best friend. His name is Neil Sponsel. I've talked about him in the past. The reason I got that job was because they weren't hemorrhaging for workers. It was because I did music. And that knowledge of drumming helped with woodworking, because I understood some of the basics of woodworking.
If she goes into a job interview and they ask her, what skills do you possess to become a coder here or whatever, her response is going to be, well, you see, this one time at band camp.
Yeah, no, that don't go over well.
You know, that's the way she's been answering questions this whole fucking interview right here.
It was like this one time in band camp when my sister played with herself in front of me, and it's like, the fuck did that have to do with the question?
Hey, remember that short that I put out on my channel? I don't know if you ever seen it. Where I go, this one time at band camp, me and my cousins touched Wii remotes.
Oh yeah, I saw that, and I was like, what the fuck? That's exactly what she's answering like, though. Am I wrong?
Yeah. When you saw that short of me doing that, did you think I was gonna say wiener?
I really did. Jesus Christ.
Oh God, sorry to get off topic.
No, you're good. Let's continue.
I love so much. That doesn't mean that I just get to do them instead of reality. Sorry, go ahead.
I know.
Go ahead.
I'm literally so delusional. Like,
I'm so delusional. That really helps your case, huh?
Part of me wants to part of me does want to keep this up, because someday I feel like I am going to be successful enough to live this kind of lifestyle. But at the same time, if I do end up like moving on with this, especially now that I am fun employed, I'm probably
That's not a word. That is not reality. Never say that again.
A lot of my like scamfluencer friends are fun employed.
What?
I call them.
That was it. That was it for him right there. The moment you said scam friends. Scam friends. That's also getting a t-shirt. Meet my scam friends. Just give me a picture of a hacker.
Oh my God, dude. When he goes, don't ever use that word again, and then she immediately
comes up with a new word. Immediately. And it even being worse than fun employed.
He's getting real pissed off now.
Oh, that ain't just pissed off. That is the face of absolute boiling rage. That is the Incredible Hulk levels of rage going through him right now. He is so angry. And I don't blame him. I'd be fucking angry too. I'd be wanting to cuss her ass out and everything. Well, let's continue.
Yo,
You
you
say a
go.
lot of fake words.
You
Why
go
don't we,
on
can
camera.
you speak English so we can like get through this, please?
Okay, yes. Okay, so I have some friends that are like content creators and stuff. I have some friends that are like online coaches, but then I know of a few people
Online
who are
coaches? What are they
online
coaching? How to be a
coaches.
dumb?
No.
Damn. Well, and he said it because he said the word.
Dumbass. You're a dumbass.
He said it. Oh my god. But it's so true. 'Cause what the fuck else did he possibly teach?
Oh, but I tell you what, man, it would be hella entertaining if you were to get on the Caleb Hammer show and you were to tell him about Warren Buffett. I would love to see Caleb Hammer's reaction.
Tell him about the Warren Buffett method.
Yeah, I'd see what he has to say.
I wanted to ask him about that. Like, hey, how do you feel about people like Warren Buffett and like and what his suggestion is when it comes to finance?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Oh, I'm sure he'll try to pin it.
Chick.
I'm sure he'll try to pin it on me. I'm like, okay, motherfucker, you ain't pinning shit on me. I'm just asking you a question.
Right. Ask his question, you know?
I'm like, you're supposed to be the financial expert. I'm supposed to be the dumbass here. Let me ask the questions.
Dumbass.
Dumbass. Oh, and because I said the word.
Dumbass. You're great.
I love that sound effect. It's the greatest one I have on the soundboard. Anyhow, let's continue.
Absolutely.
I have a few friends that make like bank from like online fitness coaching, like
Online fitness coaching.
dating coaching.
Dating coaching.
There are people out there who are like,
You don't coach, do you, please? Please tell me you don't coach.
I do. I'm getting my NASM certification.
What is that?
and
What is that? What is that? What is that?
It's National Academy of Sports Medicine, and so that I can like train people and like give people like kind of fitness programs, nutrition programs, running programs is something I'm really passionate about because I was a college athlete.
Where?
But university, I was D3. Yeah, so but yeah, that's running is like it's sad. It's like running and music are like things that I want to be my main things, but I'm really mediocre at both. And so yeah, I
so
have
you
to get
should be a
I have to get a good nutrition and like stuff like that.
He didn't even say anything to actually insult her. He just looked at her, and that's all it took to stop her dead in her tracks.
No, the insult was, oh, so you'd be good at those, right? You know what I mean? Like sarcastically, and then she's like, gave him the look like, fuck you.
He said, yeah, you should definitely be a coach.
After she said she was a director.
I'm just... A tip to the audience members. If you ever advertise anything you do, don't say you're mediocre at it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because if you do that, then you just make yourself look fucking stupid, and no one's going to want to hire you for that. Take that as advice from a musician and a son of a wrestler. Always advertise yourself as the best, even if you are mediocre.
I'll have you know, I hired my mediocre fitness coach 12 years ago, and look at me, I got a 1 keg.
You're fucking special. Let's continue. Let me guess, it was her, wasn't it?
No, because 12 years ago, she would have been like 12.
She was probably that delusional back then, too. Let's continue.
I'm good at like making plans for like normal people, but like I'm saying athletic wise.
Plans for normal people.
Why didn't you be a nutritionist throughout college?
I should have done that. In hindsight, I should have done that.
Okay, so on this card is $4,908.14 with a $575.68 minimum monthly payment. But I see no payment history. So what's happening? Like, interest is probably accruing on this. There's probably penalties. Again,
Yeah.
you didn't pull anything for us, so I don't
If
know.
you really want to know the truth, my parents have been paying.
No, I don't see payments. On there, I searched recent payments and there's no, it said no
$4,908,
payments.
more than I've ever had in one time in my entire life. When I was, and that was when I had a total of 5 credit cards. One of them had $1,400 on it.
And it's just one card.
Yeah, and she's got that on just one card. So that's why I said my debt wasn't nearly as bad, and I paid off the majority of everything that I could anyhow. And unfortunately, I lost the credit card, so I'm like, well, so be it. I can still get other credit cards. There's other ways to rebuild my credit. I'm not completely fucked. But I don't know about her, though.
So I'm wondering, are our parents actually rich, or are they middle class pretending to be rich? Because if they're actually rich, there's no reason this much debt should be laying around.
Or it could be that they finally wised up to what was happening, and it's like, you know what, we're not going to keep paying all your debts off. We're not going to waste all of our retirement money just because you want to be irresponsible.
Oh no, you kidding me? Like, if I was like, let's say if I was your parents or whatever, I'd be like, instead of keep giving you money and you backing up credit cards, we'll wipe off your debt if we're actually rich, right? We'll wipe off your debt, but now you're on your own.
Yep, I'll wipe your slate clean, get you a good credit score, but after that, you ain't getting any more help. Well, Discord decided to crap out on me because that's pretty typical of Discord for me these days. So we're back right where we left off, and I want to get to a couple of parts where I thought it was really fucking hysterical, because I wanted to show the majority of the video to hopefully you guys understand how, terrible she is. So let's get into some of the funny parts. So the first one was the here's the trauma. That was the first one I want to hit. Then the privilege is kicking in, so it follows up with that. Followed by the capitalism is bad. Those are the 3 big parts I want to hit, and then I want to hit the ending part, which is called I should have left the date with you. And what a spoiled brat. Oh my god. But first, let's go through the trauma part. This is fucking hysterical.
Like,
I did not mean to say. Oh my gosh, did I say true crime victim? I mean, yeah, I'm a crime victim.
oh, just what kind of crime? You don't have to tell me what happened, but in what sector of crime?
Sexual assault.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Not a good one. I'm really sorry that happened.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah, it is, but it shouldn't have been. I shouldn't have kept it. Honestly, I shouldn't have. I've been using that as an excuse as well.
Well,
why I'm not like moving forward.
Well, hold on. Well, no, compared to a lot of the other things you're saying, that could actually be a thing where there could be a lot of deep-seated trauma that makes you afraid to get in situations that may have been similar to that situation, interacting with certain people. It could put you on big defense throughout the rest of your life for a while, and that takes a lot of work to get over. That's very valid. That is a very valid feeling. We shouldn't diminish that feeling.
Really? Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Was it? The reason I bring this up as being funny to me is that she went through all the other shit about the first kiss and the college and this and that and the other. Why didn't you bring this up? At the beginning of the show, why didn't you bring this up? Why? Why say you couldn't talk about it? I get it's
uncomfortable to talk about.
I understand the uncomfortability, but it would help him because he's like, okay, I can understand where you're coming from then. Because if you're going to the person to get help with your finances, you might want to tell them a little bit about the traumas you're dealing with and why it's hard for you to get a job. Because that will help them, because then they will try to seek out better environments for you to go work at. I know, because I've done this before.
You think she could be making it up?
I really hope not, honestly. I really hope not. That would be fucked up if she did, but I'm going to incline myself to believe that she legitimately was sexually violated by some person.
Yeah, benefit of the doubt. But if she names the person, then I'm not gonna automatically.
Yeah, and honestly, to me, as long as she's not running around falsely claiming people of things they didn't do, I've got no problem with it. And honestly, I feel bad for her because I've been a victim of sexual violence as well. It's not fun.
One time I beat my meat until it was meat wad. Does that count like
what the fuck, man? What the
That's
fuck?
gonna have to go to the Patreon. I apologize.
Well, this is gonna have to go to the Patreon at this fucking point. But
I don't want to get fully fucking canceled. That's gotta be on the Patreon.
Or I just cut all this out. But yeah, let's continue.
I'm not going to enable bad behavior, but it is okay to say that we might have trauma from something like that and then go and get that worked on. Mm-hmm. That's okay. Again, we're not going to excuse things and, you know.
Mm-hmm. No, exactly. Yeah. No, I need to stop making excuses for my trauma. Sometimes, or I'm just like one of those people too who just like randomly bring up like traumatic things that happened to me, like as if it's not a big deal. Like that's like something that I'm always just like, oh, it's not a big deal, but like deep down, it kind of is a big deal, and it has been.
How long ago was this?
It was like 2 years ago, but they keep drawing it out.
They keep drawing it out.
APD does. Gotta love the good old police department and criminal justice system.
I'm glad you actually reported it.
Yeah. No, like
You see why?
I'm glad you did.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's gonna roll into the next one.
You've been in therapy then, working on that.
Yeah. And I've just been like, but like because of certain things that have happened, I have been like in this mentality of like, oh, you've been through it, like treat yourself, that kind of thing. But like.
Downtown, you're Uber eating up to the skyrise. Come on, European Wax Center. I know you're going on a date this weekend, so I get it. Tricon Coffee, Westwoods Liquor, Bread and Company, More Coffee, Panera Bread, Starbucks Store, Apple Bill, Turnips, Cider House, some other restaurant, Nanny Fanny's and King Arms and Campus Store.
Look at the hotel room.
Tavern and Apple Bill.
No, hold on. I'm gonna take it back to that hotel room real quick.
Bread, Starbucks Store, Apple Bill, Turnips, Cider House, some other restaurant, Nanny Fanny's and King Arms and
St. Elmerson's Hotel front of house is what that means. Fucking $2,516.43.
Thank you for showing me where to never fucking stay the night ever.
The fuck hotel do you go to? You spend over $2,500.
God, I just can't believe it. If they try to tell me $2,500 at the check-in, I might punch the guy in the face.
$2,500. What the fuck? What were you buying food from the hotel?
That's a fucking rent.
Fuck me. That's more than what I spent on my fucking loan to buy my drum kit. I literally spent less of that buying a single snare drum. What the fuck?
Oh my lord.
$2,500 in the drumming world would buy you a custom-made snare drum of any cast metal of your choice. Like if you wanted a cast solid steel snare that was like 5 millimeters thick, that's how much you would pay to get it done. And that includes the hardware with it too. Like they would make the hardware for you and the hoops if you want it.
From a gaming perspective, $2,500 would get you 3 PS5 Pros.
Or like a fucking almost boutique like gaming fucking computer. Like
a fucking beast.
Like $2,500 would fucking get you a 4090 graphics card with no problem. And probably still have enough money left over to get you an extra SSD.
Hell, I buy cheap cars, $2,500, get me almost two of them.
Yeah, it's like, and then like to go back to the drumming world, $2,500 would buy you one of the top of the line cymbal lines that like fucking professional drummers like Neil Peart use.
Hell, $2,500. That's enough to be Review Tech USA's editor if you're Jay.
Literally, you could pay him to do like 3 fucking videos with no problem. Fuck, $2,500 right now would buy you an M3 MacBook Pro 14-inch with 18 gigs of RAM and a terabyte of storage. And that would fully pay it. And that includes shipping. Like, and that's a top of the line laptop from Apple. Like, so what the fuck?
$2,500? $2,500? Why didn't you just suck some dick from some local and get a night at a place?
I know, right? It's like at that fucking point, holy Jesus, Batman. Let's continue.
Campus stores and Asian and tavern and Apple Bill or subscription or something.
That was in London.
Oxford Brass, that makes sense. Moon in the Chemist, Cafe Nero, Quote Bar, Apple Bill. And these are big in-app purchases.
Like reading out at $50-something, $40.
Sorry, just like reading it.
I'm gonna want the fucking app she bought that was $50. Uber Eats, like what?
$6.
And you get the $56, and it's another $7. And yeah, $80 for People's Pharmacy. The pharmacy, I think, is forgivable, probably because she was buying some kind of medication, probably a lot of medications.
I love when he goes through the spending now. Caleb Hammer, when he goes through the spending, that's my favorite.
I'm surprised he overlooked the hotel. That was the thing. I'm surprised he overlooked that hotel because that was a big chunk of money.
Oh, yeah.
$2,500 isn't anything to sneeze at. But anyhow.
No.
Like, I just feel like I'm such an idiot.
Flower Child, Uber Eats. Okay, that's a lot of money to spend that you literally do not have, and there is more spending in your checking accounts. Mm-hmm. You don't have money. And your parents. What?
I don't know. It's just whenever I get nervous, I like laugh sometimes.
Do your parents know that you are spending this much on this crap?
They kind of have some kind of idea. I mean,
they kind of have some kind of idea.
I really hope he doesn't watch this because he's gonna freak
I hope
out.
he does. I think we should call him because you are literally the trauma is the trauma. That's true. But this kind of spending, we don't necessarily, man, it's difficult.
Yeah, it's unacceptable. It
is unacceptable. It's money you don't have. You're relying on them. Mm-hmm. This is absolutely insane. How much do you think you spent last month in total? Obviously, income was nothing because congratulations, you don't have money. Actually, you did get your last payroll check, but now that's nothing. What do you think you spent?
Maybe like $1,000.
$7,549.
$7,549
in spending.
I fucking wish I had that kind of money, motherfucker.
She don't have that kind of money. She's spending on a credit card. But look at the audacity of her. Look at the audacity of her. I only spent $1,000 last month when you know you spent $2,500 a fucking hotel alone.
Yeah, on a fucking hotel alone. What fucking hotel? Like, what kind of hotel is that? That hotel must fucking be ran by fucking Mr. Burns.
How do you fucking spend? You spent $2,500 in a hotel, and you know you spent out to eat a bunch of Uber Eats. Wouldn't you have at least have guessed like $5,000 you spent, and maybe you undershot it some? But you sat there and really believed you only spent $1,000. How fucking stupid are you?
Unfucking believable. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I am just. Let's get to the privilege part, and then I'm done, because I'm just. after that, I'm gonna do the privilege part, or do I want to do the capitalism? Well,
Maybe you get the privilege part a little bit and then do capitalism a little bit. We get the line out. You know what I mean?
yeah, here you go, right in here. That's
Just
perfect.
wish everybody had like, but yeah, like you were saying that.
I wish.
So real quick, basically she started a rant about how she wished everybody was doing great in life and that she feels like the system is broken and fuck capitalism and stuff like that. When she gets to that part and when we get to there, you're gonna hear my rant about how much of a piece of shit I think she is for it, and then we're gonna conclude the video.
Yep.
A lot of things. Wishing doesn't get people places. You try to create the best systems possible. This doesn't matter. Oh my.
If it's the best system possible, then why are there people
I'm not saying this is
who are like
shut the f up. I'm not saying this is the best system possible. I'm saying we don't do the I wish this is how it all is.
Yeah.
You try to create the best systems possible to give people the opportunities to live the best lives. I'm not saying everything's perfect. I'm not saying this is the best system possible. I don't know. Everything's a f***ing hypothesis.
yeah.
But for you to say that is disgusting.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm a real hypocrite for that. But the people who you should be going after are the people in the top something percent that like hoard all the world's wealth. Like go after those people. Those people need to be taxed, and that money.
Tax to the max.
Oh my
What does
god.
that even look like to you? You probably don't even know what that looks like. What does that look like? How do you tax them to the max?
I'm not sure. I have somebody else.
Oh,
who does my taxes.
interesting.
Wow.
This person is voting.
Yes, I am. And I already know who I'm voting for.
And you literally can't describe a tax. This is great.
Well, I mean, I do technically have a disability and was helped.
Fuck up.
Yeah. I know.
Autism.
I know I have autism. I have friends who have autism, and at the same time, they're living off of Social Security.
Yes, but you live in a rich. And again, I'm not even saying people shouldn't be taxed more or taxed less. I'm not even saying that.
I know.
Oh my god.
There's arguments
Shut
both
the
sides.
f up for a second. I'm just trying to get when someone just throws out like that. I just want to see them try to explain it, and you can't even explain what a tax would look like. What a joke! Not even saying you're wrong or right. It's just you can't even explain it.
I know. I don't know like anything about this subject.
Do you have any other debt except for that card?
Any other debt?
Except for that card.
Not really. I don't have any debt.
How much is your rent that they're paying for?
Okay,
Well, they
let's see.
own it, so it's
Let me see if I
mostly
can
just
get to
like
the.
HOA.
Cause I want to get to that
Food in
part.
the house. It was
The
insane.
crazy thing is, and I don't want to go as extreme as homelessness, but you almost need a taste of that because
Yeah,
you
no,
have
I do.
no respect for the dollar.
Well,
You don't
honestly,
know what
I see homeless people on the street, and I do give them money because like I
Well, you
just
don't
feel
know the
so
drug
bad.
addicts,
Like
so
I
you
feel
may-
so bad for them, and I wish.
So the thing about giving money to homeless people is that you have to be careful because you may be giving it to those who are drug addicts, and now you just filled their drugs, and now you potentially could have just cost one of them their lives. So you got to be careful with that. It's understandable. Trust me, I learned that one the hard way myself. But
Maybe I'm just skeptical, but I just have a hard time believing her everything she says right at face value. Like maybe she does give it to the homeless, but I feel like it's more like she's posturing like, look at me, I give it to the homeless, so I'm a good person.
listen, I want to get to the part where she makes the statement that pisses me off. So let's get to that.
There was. I wish we lived in a world. Okay, let me just say, like,
You've never lived in the real world.
I haven't. I can admit that. But like, what if there was a world that we lived in and everybody had money and everybody was able to live comfortably? Like,
Kara's
Dream
face.
show and talk about the dream world. That's not the world we live in. So
Yeah.
that's a waste of time to talk about.
yeah,
We're talking about the reality of
yeah.
what we live
Reality
in.
sucks. Capitalism is bad.
Fuck you. I'm going full screen in this one.
Go off, King.
You are the biggest piece of fucking bullshit I ever heard in my fucking life. Fuck you. How dare you fucking make those kind of statements when you live so fucking pamperedly. You live in fucking downtown Austin, Texas, one of the most expensive fucking cities in the United States to live in, and the fucking Republican side where you could afford stuff like that. And I live near fucking Atlanta, and Atlanta is not as nearly as fucking bad as Austin, Texas is. And you got fucking rich lawyer parents who probably made money off the backs of those who were actually innocent that went to fucking prison, more than likely, given the statistics of 69% of all cases that get tried in the United States end with a guilty conviction, and about 20% of them are actually innocent as of the recent statistics that have been done. You guys can fact check me on that if you want. And you're gonna sit there and you're gonna be, oh, gambling isn't bad. Motherfucker, you don't do any fucking work. Your college was paid for. Your high school was paid for. You literally walked through it, and I guarantee you a whole bunch of your friends did the schoolwork for you because they want a piece of that ass, because that's about what they want from you, because your personality is that of fucking cardboard. This piece of cardboard right here has more personality than you fucking do. And I'm supposed to sit here and be okay with this. I'm supposed to sit here and be like, oh yeah, look at her, she's a fucking boss queen. Yes, girl, go. No, fuck you. Fuck you, and fuck your political correctness. If you really wanted to fucking help homeless people, if you really wanted to help fucking society, you know what you do? You get a job, and then you take some of that money and you go fucking do charities, or you go to church that have charities and you donate to them. I used to work with a charity a church that helps run a food bank, and we would give food to the homeless who literally couldn't get a job. Even though they wanted one, they couldn't get it, and they couldn't afford the food, so we brought the food to them. And I'm supposed to fucking sit here and be okay with you making those statements? Fuck you. The fact I can't even brought you on the show to try and help you is more than gracious. You unfucking believable douchebag, bitch ass made, useless, garbage human being. You are worse than Boogie 2988. You are worse than Wings of Redemption. You're worse than Keemstar. You're on par with fucking Chris Chan. And I hope you feel ashamed of yourself too. I really fucking do. Fuck you. This is my rant.
Wow, man. That was like speaking the truth. I only got one thing to add to all. There's a Kamala Harris voter for you.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. She said she was voting for Kamala, and I went, "You're seriously gonna vote for the person that hasn't done shit in the last 3 years, other than fuck me over, and fuck most people like me over?"
So if Kamala Harris wins the election, just remember, it's people like her that voted for her.
Yeah, they don't fucking know what taxes is. Yeah, and one more fucking thing. You know what? Actually, I just thought about this. I literally could go on and give a better argument for why we should be more heavily taxing the rich people than she fucking could. And my argument gets tearing apart by a lot of people. But I guarantee at least once I could go on a show and present some kind of argument. She couldn't even present an argument on why to tax the rich. You know why you don't really tax the rich that much? Because Reagan showed that if you let the rich have a lot of money, what they'll want to do is hire more people because there's more work that needs to be done. Because if you get them to where you tax them to where it costs a fuck ton of money to import all the materials of the stuff that you made, but if you make it to where they can just bring in the materials necessary to make the equipment or make the products, and you make it cheap on the taxes to hire employees to make the products, they're gonna want to open more jobs to pay the employees, and they're gonna want to pay them more and fairer wages because other corporations are going to compete for those same employees. So now you got competition. It's like a wrestling match. that's kind of how it works. The more wrestlers in there competing for the title, the more the title is precious. So that's how that fucking works. That's why capitalism works like that. I understand that it doesn't always work that way because of greedy politicians and businessmen who don't actually want to play the game the way it's supposed to be played, and that's why you gotta fuck them out of office. You say, fuck you, get the fuck out of office, we'll put the people that want to actually do the job.
So basically, she's vote blue no matter who. And you know what? And she wants communism. Well, communism would which is not being able to fucking spend nights at $2,500 hotels, getting $99
fucking luxury meals brought to you. Because here's the thing about socialism, because she wants to do the socialism system. Here's the thing about socialism. You would not be rich and you would not be allowed to have that credit card unless I had access to that same credit card, which meant that I would be able to spend the money that your parents worked so hard for on my dime because I wanted to. Now, there is some socialist systems who don't work that way, and that's because they understood that mixing capitalism and socialism in certain aspects can work, but those are very few and far between countries who do that.
By the way, America is a mixed economy. There's socialist elements to it as well. And we don't have a pure capitalist society anywhere in the world right now. And the truth of the matter is, her lifestyle would be greatly diminished by moving to communism or socialism. It just would. It doesn't work the other way where all of a sudden everybody's pampered and rich. You have to have incentive to do shit in life in order to make money. And when you get rid of incentive, you make things worse. That's why when communism was employed by the Russians, their refrigerators they built were made worse. Their products were made worse. They weren't incentivized to do anything.
Yeah, there was no incentive. No, like, think about it. Like, right there is like clothes that I'm going to be donating to homeless people and to people who need clothes that no longer fit me. I'm still going through clothes, and I've got stuff up there that I've sold. And the reason why I have a lot of these books and whatnot is because I had the money from the capitalist jobs that I worked to buy that stuff, or it was given to me as a gift. But a lot of these fucking people, like her, they're just illogical. They have no logic. And then I'm just sitting here like, am I supposed to be okay with this?
Feed the dog, I'm just taking a nap.
I got you. So, and that's my brother Buck, in case you're wondering. And so, here's the thing. At the end of the freaking day, these fucking idiots like her don't understand, and I just
Brain rot.
oh my god. And with that, I'm done. Done with the video. Can't go. It can't do it anymore. That was it for me.
So trash video for you, huh?
No, it was actually an epic video. I'm gonna give, because Caleb and the editors did a phenomenal job. So where's the sound?
Epic all around.
However, she is a
Dumbass. You're a dumbass. You're great.
that's all she is a dumbass and nothing more. That's all she'll ever fucking be, unless she wants to grow up and fucking change and actually learn. And you can't blame it on autism, because you can't tell me you can't tell me your autism is the reason why, because if that was true, then your autism would have kept you from learning how to do track, from learning how to be a nutritionist, from learning what the fuck the difference is between a scam and not a scam, and it would also teach you what the difference is between luxury hotels and non-luxury hotels. So no, you can't use that as a fucking excuse.
Use your brain.
That's assuming she has one.
Where's the brain? I can't find it.
fucking really living. She legitimately is living the blonde stereotype, and it's actually sad to see. Because I feel bad for people who have blonde hair, because a lot of people I know who have blonde hair are very smart individuals, and she's just giving them a bad fucking rap.
The living stereotype.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna name her, Grace the Living Stereotype. And with that, that's gonna end the video for me. Any final thoughts, RJ, you want to give before I wrap this up?
Yeah, I just wanted to, say, hey, you guys should check out Caleb Hammer's channel. It's pretty good. He does these financial audits 3 times a week. They're really fun. And so this is just one example. There's plenty of episodes where it's completely crazy. Of course, we're not going to cover them all here because we got a lot of other stuff we got planned that we're going to have a lot of fun with. We like to keep our material fresh. So yeah, if you want to see more of that kind of stuff, go check his channel. Check out my channel at Game News USA. I do live streams and upload video game content and whatnot. And again, thanks for watching.
And for me, like I said, check the description below for the Patreon. If you want to join there, it's $5 a month. A minimum is $2 a month. If it's all you can afford, it's all you can afford, and I appreciate it. Every dollar counts. If you want to be the big super fans, I got two new tiers for those who want to be the super fans. $35 a month will get you some cool stickers. If you go for the $50, you'll get a Patreon and mug and t-shirt exclusive. It will not be anywhere else. You cannot get it anywhere else. And I will not be manufacturing it when I start my own merch website. I will not manufacture those shirts. So if you want that Patreon exclusive stuff, there you go. Say also, if you hit up my Streamlabs, I do have a Streamlabs merch store if you want to support me like that, or if you want to tip me or donate to me directly, that's also very appreciated. Like I said, every dollar counts, and I'm not begging anybody to give me money, but if you want to, you can, and I appreciate it. Just watching the video, liking the video, subscribing, and sharing it around is more than enough. And also... Oh yeah, and also one final thing. The Discord is now open for anyone to join for free. So if you want to join the community of the new world order of the Den of Tims, hit the link below and join. And I hope to see you there.
That's amazing.
And like I said, I hope to see all of you guys there. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, this is AJ Tims of the Den of Tims and RJ from Game News USA signing out. Have a great one, everyone.